Now, with that said, and hearing this clip of the Filipino representative to the climate change talks in Warsaw, knowing that at least to some degree, this tragedy and catastrophe was at least partially a function of climate change. Here is Stuart Varney on Fox. I don't know if he's on Fox Business or what. Know when you hear him speaking here, in the background, there is a screen with images throughout all he's saying here of the devastation in the Philippines, which just makes what he's saying and his attitude that much more grotesque. Play this clip.
When I saw this late last night, I could hardly believe it, but it got a big smile out of me. The elected government of a highly developed society said no to the United Nations on climate change. Here's my take. It was the Australian government. It was a big and emphatic no. Australia will not pay any new taxes or fees for climate change. They call the United Nations plan socialism masquerading as environmentalism. Put another shrimp on the barbie, boys, and tell it how it is. That was great. There is a big UN meeting on climate going on right now. And of course, they jumped on the bandwagon and claimed that the terrible storm in the Philippines was the result of climate madness. That's what they called it. The UN is using the emotion of tragedy to go after your money. I'm not buying it, and I don't want to pay. Even the New York Times admits that it is, quote, difficult to link any single weather event to climate change. But the developed world is still being told to pay for remedial climate action. It's the old story on a global scale. You've got it, we want it. Pay up. It's what President Obama is saying to half the people in our own country. You've got it, they need it. Redistribute the wealth. What a pleasure it is to see a government say no. And by the way, the Australians have gone even further. They have just repealed their own carbon tax. Now, please, don't hold your breath. President Obama will never follow suit. Remember, he's the guy who said his presidency would mark the point when the oceans started to recede. But the word no is so refreshing when applied to socialism.
All that with images of the disaster in the Philippines taking place behind him. What a just demented man. God knows what must be going on. And he's got some very deep-seated, I think, darkness and problems. But that's Stuart Varney. Just say no to remedial. We're not going to give you any money. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Somebody put this guy on a barge and just send him out to the ocean so he can just survive on himself, by himself.